Studying isn't just reading, it's training your mind. Let's clear this up first. Studying is not just reading a book or listening to a lecture. Studying is training your brain, just like you train your body. When you study, you're making your mind sharper, learning how to solve problems faster, building confidence in how you think. It's like going to the gym, but for your brain. Once you see studying as something that builds you up, it stops feeling like a chore. It starts to feel like progress. 2. Dopamine is the secret fuel, and you can control it. You know that good feeling you get when you win a game, scroll through your phone, or eat your favorite food. That's dopamine, a brain chemical that gives you pleasure and motivation. The problem is, most people are hooked on cheap dopamine. It comes fast but disappears quickly. But guess what? Studying can give you dopamine too, if you do it right. Here's how: set small goals. When you complete one, your brain feels good. Track your progress. Checklists, journals, or timers help. Celebrate wins. Even saying "nice, I learned that" makes a difference. Cut out distractions while you study. Make your brain focus only on real rewards. When you do this, your brain starts craving the high that comes from learning. That's how the addiction begins. 3. Purpose makes it easy. You'll never stay motivated if you're studying only because someone told you to. But if you study with purpose, everything changes. Ask yourself, how does this help me? How does this move me toward the life I want? What skill or power will I gain if I understand this? When you connect studying to your goals, your future business, health, money, career, or dreams, your energy goes up. Studying no longer feels like school, it feels like leveling up. 4. Create a study ritual, not just a habit. A ritual is more than a routine. It's a signal to your brain, it's time to grow. Great thinkers don't just study randomly, they build a ritual around learning. Try this. Study in the same place every day. Use the same playlist or sound to start. Make tea or light a candle before you begin. Start by reviewing yesterday's notes. These small things tell your brain, now I'm focused. This is important. Your brain loves patterns. Build the right pattern and studying becomes automatic. 5. Turn confusing into interesting. Ever read something and thought, I don't get this? Good. Confusion means your brain is about to grow. It's not a sign to quit, it's a sign to dig in. Here's how to make hard things feel easier. Break it into smaller parts. Say it out loud in your own words. Use YouTube or visuals to understand. Teach it to someone else. Ask questions, even just to yourself. The moment something clicks, you get a rush of satisfaction. That feeling, that's dopamine again, and now you want more. Hard topics become fun puzzles, and you become the one who solves them. 6. Study in short bursts, not marathons. You don't need to study for hours straight. In fact, your brain works best in bursts of focus, followed by rest. Try the Pomodoro method. Study for 25 minutes. Rest for 5 minutes. Repeat 4 times, then take a longer break, or try 90-minute deep work sessions, followed by 20 to 30 minutes of rest. When you study this way, you learn faster. You avoid burnout. You enjoy it more. You don't need to force yourself. You just need to ride the wave. 7. Let the real world help you learn. Books are great, but the world around you is full of lessons too. If you're studying science, look at nature. If you're studying language, listen to people speak. If you're studying business, pay attention to what stores do. Everything you study has a real-life version. Find it, watch it, practice it. When you see how knowledge connects to the world, your brain says, this matters. And that's when you stop forgetting. That's when you start learning deeply. 8. Surround yourself with growth. You become like the people and content you spend time around. If your environment is full of noise, laziness, and excuses, your brain will copy that. But if you surround yourself with people who love learning, videos or podcasts that inspire you, study groups or mentors, books that challenge you, you'll naturally start rising. Your brain mirrors what it sees. So show it something worth copying. 9. Change your identity. If you think of yourself as someone who hates studying or isn't smart, guess what? Your brain will believe you. But if you start saying things like, I'm a learner, I enjoy improving, I'm someone who grows every day, your brain will start acting that way too. Identity is powerful. When you become someone who studies, not just someone who tries, it sticks. You no longer need to force it. You are it. 10. Don't just learn. Create the best part of studying is not knowing facts, it's what you do with them. Use your knowledge to build something, teach someone else, solve a problem, make a decision, improve your life. The more you use what you learn, the more your brain values studying. It's not about cramming, it's about creating, and when learning feels useful, your mind will crave more. Final words: how to make studying a lifelong addiction. Getting addicted to studying isn't about discipline, it's about understanding how to work with your brain, not against it. To recap, study is training, not torture. Dopamine can work in your favor. Purpose drives obsession. Rituals create consistency. Confusion leads to growth. Short bursts beat long hours. The world is a classroom. Environment shapes energy. Identity changes behavior. Creation keeps learning alive. Once you feel the joy of real learning, even once, you'll want to feel it again, and again, and again. That's how it starts, not because someone forced you, because you finally see what studying really is. A tool to become more powerful, more creative, and more alive. Now go study, not to pass a test, but to build a mind that can't be stopped.